everybody. Another Arcade Talk and Star Wars review. Hopefully you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at in the world. Hopefully you're having a great one. And please smash that like button to help the video out. Okay guys, I'm going to do a real quick video today. I just want to show some of the differences I've noticed on the new Star Wars Arcade 1-Up machine. So there's a couple differences in the two machines. You know, the one that came out with 4 years ago and the one they're coming out now. Some of you might already got your new Star Wars arcade machine. But just some of the differences I've noticed on the machines. It's not enough where if I had the old one, I would buy the new one too. But there are some slight differences that I think are nice. They did some improvements just on that exterior. The game itself is the same. It's just the cabinet itself, they did some improvements, which I'm glad they did. So let's go up here. Okay, there it is there. There's the new design. And you see it's not available on Arcade 1-Up. You have to go over to Shop Hippo. And there are still pre-orders available up here. As you can see, it says pre-order now. So you still can get the Star Wars cabinet through Shop Hippo. And that's where I got mine, was through Shop Hippo. Because when I went up here an hour and a half after the live stream, it was already sold out. But there it is, guys. There's the new cab. I really like what they did. Because this design, the few differences they made, it looks more like the real arcade Star Wars cabinet, which is really nice. So here it is here. One thing I noticed is they extended the side artwork all the way down to the riser, which is really nice. The old one was, oh, I got a picture of the old one. Where's the old one? Okay, so here's the old one here. So the side art just went down to the riser and stopped, and then he put a different design on the riser itself, you know, which I do not like. But there it is. There's the old design. So the new design, the artwork goes all the way down, included onto the riser, which is really cool. I really like that. That's how it should have been originally, because that's how the original arcade looked like. And here is a picture of a real arcade that you see in an arcade machine. And as you see, the artwork goes all the way down to the ground. And you got those little lines on the bottom there. So it looks exactly like the original arcade. And there it is again. Obviously, it's not as wide. You can see the original is pretty wide. But it's pretty nice. It's almost exactly the same effect. So I thought that was really cool that they extended the artwork all the way down to the riser, where this one here did not. And then same in the front, too. The artwork in the front stopped at the riser. On the new one, artwork goes all the way down, included onto the riser. So it looked like a real arcade. There it is. Here's the arcade machine here. Look, it goes all the way down to the ground. So really cool that they did that. I really am glad that they did that. And I didn't realize too, the coin door on the arcade, Star Wars arcade that you would see in arcade, it was like a double coin door. That's why it looks so long. You have the coin door here, and then down here was like another coin door where that's the one they would open up and grab the coins out of the machine. A lot of times there would only be one coin door and you would open up. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know. It had a bigger pan because more people played it. I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's a pretty long coin door. And they did the same thing here. Now, the black down here on the riser is not a coin door. Because you couldn't really do it because half would be up here and half would be down there. But I'm glad they gave you that space. And if you want to, you could probably make something that would go half on here and half on the riser if you want to make something from the 3D printer. But at least they have the black outline for it, so it looks exactly like that. So I thought that was really cool too. So they did some nice touches on this, bring this thing out again. And then of course the marquee's the same. I bet the marquee is probably not very good. For some reason they went away from vinyl and using some kind of paper on their marquees. So the marquees before weren't that good. Now they're worse because they just use paper, except for Dragon Slayer back there. That one there would look like the art's on the plastic. But there it is. There's the marquee, same as the original. Even though the original has more black around it. So that's kind of interesting. See the black around? There's like black frame around the marquee, which they did not do that here. There's a little bit of black around it, but nothing like that. And then the original and the original did have some black around it, so maybe this one will have some black around it. It's hard to tell in that picture. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does look like there's some black around it. Okay, not as much as the original, but they do have the black. Yeah, you can see the black outline around it. Okay, so they did do that. So this looks like it's a little bit bigger frame, but who cares? That's interesting. So they did do that too. And then they got the artwork. You guys, like some of the artwork here on the bezel. And on here, it's really not part of the bezel. It's these things right here. These tube-looking things here and here. They actually stuck out. On here, it's just on a bezel, but it kind of gives you the same effect. Then you got this down here, and then there's another one on this side. But at least it's on the bezel. I mean, they could have done something if they wanted to, but that would cost you a lot more money. At least they put it on the bezel. Ain't gonna look as nice, but at least they did put it on the bezel. And then you have this like radar stuff up here, these green things. That's on there too. And I think it's on the original as well. Yeah, see, all that artwork and stuff is on original too. Here you go. See, it looks pretty good. Just looking at the picture, it looks kind of like 3D. It looks like it actually sticks out. I imagine they're using the same bezel, so it should look like that again. It looks pretty cool, actually. I don't have a good picture of it. And you can't really see there. It's too dark. But yeah, I guarantee it's the same bezel. So that's kind of cool. It looks like that. I like that. Okay, any other differences? Okay. So I think that's the only thing they really did differently was the side artwork and the front artwork, extending it down to the riser. I wish it didn't have the riser, but at least they put the artwork included into the riser. I really like they did that. They should do that with all the machines that have risers. Continue the artwork all the way down through the riser, right? It looks better. It looks more like original. It almost looks like it's one piece. So, I mean, hopefully going forward, they'll do this with all their machines that has risers, because it looks really nice. I mean, it blends in, it looks like one piece. If Arcade 1UP can't give us a one piece machine, at least include the artwork all the way down through the riser like you did here. I love that they did that. So I think that's really the only difference in this machine. They said it's the same yoke. It looks like it's the same artwork around the yoke. It's the same monitor. It looks like the monitor is just as slanted as this one here. As you can see, it's not much of a slant, but you do got a little bit of a box feel. So there's our work around the yoke. It looks exactly the same. Doesn't look any different. Yep, identical. We know the bezel's the same. We know the monitor is the same. I would not be surprised if the marquee is different. I hope they went back to vinyl on this marquee, but I guarantee it's going to be washed out. Other marquees are always washed out. But if it's vinyl, at least it's better than that paper stuff. Because my Tron back there, I bought that marquee, and it looks really nice. But when I was trying to peel off the old marquee, it was just like paper. It was falling apart. I still didn't get all the stuff off of the marquee, the old marquee off of there. Still some of the backing of the marquee. It was just paper. It just ripped off. It wasn't even something you could keep. At least when I did Mr. Do one, because that was Street Fighter 2 machine, that was a vinyl and it peeled right off. I'm not sure if they went back to vinyl on this or if this is paper. I will find out when I get it though. But yeah, so that's it, guys. This looks like the only thing they did was the artwork on the front and sides, but which is a nice little touch. Oh, and they added the coin door. As you see, the original, this one has a light up coin door, which is really nice. I'm glad this is the first one I'll have that has a light up coin door. Dragon's Lair back there, you can see it has a coin door, but the buttons are not lit up. This one here, the buttons are lit up. So that's the other thing they added, because they did not have a coin door at all. They just had the Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I hate that on there. Just because it's not the original. I would rather them just kept that black. But I'm glad they added the coin door and then added the extended coin door all the way down onto the riser. So as you can see, the front shot, it looks like one big coin door, right? Just like this big old coin door. So even down to the coin door length, they did. Awesome. I like it. It looks so much like the original. Got the artwork all the way down to the floor. Really, really cool. I wish they would have made it a little bit bigger. I did buy an extender for the riser. I bought a 6-inch extender riser, which will go on the bottom here. And I'm going to try to get some decals to try to blend in the artwork with the extended riser. Because the extended riser I got black. So I could put a decal or leave it black. But let you know, I did get a 6-inch riser, and it should make it as tall as my Dragon's Lair back there. As you can see, Mr. Do is, I think Mr. Do, the Star Wars is 60.8 inches tall. I think it's 2 inches taller than Mr. Do back there. So, but it will bring it up to the length of Dragon's Lair and Tron. So that's 6-inch riser, and it cost me $60 for extender. If anybody's interested where I got the riser extender, just drop a comment in the comment section below. I'll let you know where I got it from. But I think it was $60, and you could get it in different colors too. I almost got it in a blue, which almost matches the side art here. But then I was like, that might kind of look kind of stupid. So I just got black, which would probably look okay, because I think there's a little bit of black. See, there is a little bit of a black down here on the original one, so it might actually look pretty good. It might make it look a little closer to the original, because there is a big black strip down here. And then on here, there's no black strip. It's just a really small piece of black. So it might make it look a little bit more like the original. So I might just leave it black. I didn't realize they had a black strip down there. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the only differences I see. Well, the only thing I wish they would have done, which is no big deal, somebody probably will have it. On here, as you see, this is black up here. There's actually a decal that's supposed to go on there. See, here's this decal right here. It's the same shape. They could have added that on there. It would have been an easy add-on, because it's just a decal. They could have stuck it right in there, man. It almost looks like it's exactly the same size right there. It's like triangle shaped. And this thing here is triangle shaped. Imagine somebody might come out with that decal. But if they would have put that decal in there, they would be exactly almost identical to this original. That's the only thing that's really missing is this, because even these little tube things I was showing you about, even though they were really made out of plastic on the real one, and they were actually physically there, at least they're here on this bezel, so they're really there. So the only thing they're really missing is the 2 decals on each side right here. It's the only thing they missed. I wish they would have stuck that on there. I mean, it would have been perfect. It's been almost exactly the same. But hopefully someone will come out with a decal for it. I bet they will. But that's it, guys. That's all I have. That's the only differences there are. It really is the front and side art and the coin door. It's the only thing that is really different. But I'm glad they added that nice little touch. What do you guys think? Do you like the couple differences or design changes they did, which improved it? I like it. Let me know if you like it. And but like I said, it's not enough to, if you already have one, to buy another one. Only way I would buy another one if they come out with XL or Pro or Deluxe, whatever they're going to call them now going forward. I wouldn't even get a Deluxe, because Deluxe is like the same size. It's just a one piece on the side art in front. There's no riser. That's the only thing different. They're still the same width and same length. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. And until next time, I will see ya.